Hi there, welcome back to It's Only Paper. I'm Lisa and today I'm going to be working in my storyteller journal. I've only done a couple of pages in here, we haven't done too much. And I'm going to make a confession, and I haven't actually journaled for several weeks. So this is going to be one just to get me back into the rhythm again. I'm a strong believer in that creating daily really helps you in so many ways. We'll talk about that as I start journaling. But when you take a break, it's really hard to get back into it. So today's going to be sharing some tips on how to get back into it when you haven't journaled for a while, or you've just kind of lost your mojo. First thing I'm going to do is go with a really easy topic. I'm going to journal about what brings me joy right now. So nice and easy, could be something seasonal. Mine isn't, mine's just general day-to-day stuff, just something that makes me really happy. I've picked out a page and we're going to get a little bit messy with this one. I'm going to be using some bits from my current kit, the Sprinkled Joy kit. I've got a few bits and pieces that are left over. I have been using this kit already, so I've just got a few bits from here, and I've got a teeny weeny little photo which I will talk about as well. So this page is going to be one in stages. So let's see if there's Mod Podge. No. All right, do you remember the trick? Let's do it again. Yes, I love that. Honestly, you can find anything on YouTube. I lost so many of these because I thought I could never open them again. So this is going to be a page that I create in stages. I thought that I'm just going to pop this page, this paper from one of my kits on here. Like I said, it's not actually a seasonal page, but this paper will be absolutely fine because it's one of those kits. I wanted it to feel seasonal if you wanted it to be seasonal, but if you don't want it to be seasonal, this page that I'm doing isn't seasonal, then it doesn't matter as well. It's not screaming like in your face Christmas, because I know not everybody wants that. So my November kit always feels a little bit Christmassy if that's how you want to look at it. But it's not like in your face Santa, if you know what I mean. It doesn't get much more Christmassy than Santa, does it? And talking of Christmas, we've just been out and bought our tree. It was lovely, actually, a really nice experience. The nicest Christmas tree buying experience we've ever had. I did vlog it actually, and it's on my other channel, my vloggy channel as I call it. So yeah, that's over there, so I'll leave a link to that below if you want to go and check out our tree buying experience. And I did a bit of studio vlogging that day and a bit of a chat. I think that's gone on okay, hasn't it? Right, let's get some gesso or gesso, I never know. I've called it different things over the years. Let's pop some of that around the edge just to soften the edge a little bit. Yeah, so we've got the tree on the stand at the moment. And I just wanted to get a few worky things. I also wanted it to settle a little bit before we start decorating it. So Aid's popped it on the stand. We like a real tree. It's the smell, isn't it? I think for both of us as well, as kids, we always had real trees, both of our families, and our parents and siblings still do as well. So it would be strange not to. There, I think that's okay. That's all right. This page here, I haven't decided what I'm doing on this one. Oh, I tell you what I did think about doing was popping this on here actually. I want to keep this. I want to use that. You've got, this is the tissue that comes in the box of your kit this month. Changing it up a little bit from the clouds, just because it's Christmas and sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of a change, isn't it? So we've got stars, and because it was kind of, the kit's called Sprinkled Joy, I kind of wanted it to feel a bit confetti-ish. So I thought that would be really fun. There we go. So let's pop some more gesso on here. And I always say it, but I really do believe the kits, every single part of the kit can be used. So use up all your packaging as well. There we go. Oh, and I'll leave the link to the kit below if you want to go and check it out. They're ready to send out straight away. So it will be with you in time for Christmas. And like I said, it's not like it's a Christmassy kit. It's actually called Sprinkled Joy, so it's very confetti-like, lots of bright colours, and it's fun. Stars, just very, very jolly. I always like my kits to have a very positive feel to them. Right, let's get this down. I know we can see the wording underneath, and that's absolutely fine. Right. There we go. I sometimes find that when I have taken a break, doing something that's almost a bit childlike, sort of playful, makes it a lot easier. I'm not really thinking about things so much, I'm just playing. I like that. I kind of feel actually that I'm thinking because it's white, you don't really notice the white bits, do you? Pop that on there. Whoops. You will when it's creased like that. Let's try that again. Oh, have I just messed that up? This is now getting really sticky. And I'm going to do the same down here. Yeah, it kind of like goes transparent. I like that. Yeah, you don't see the white tissue paper through it. That's quite cool. Yeah, I'm going to leave that to dry. Let's just pop a little bit of Mod Podge on there as well. And I'm going to go back to my desk, do some desky bits, and then we're going to come back to this bit in a moment. Like I said, I've got my photo printed already as well, so I kind of know what I want to do, but I have not a clue what we're doing design-wise. We will be making that up as we go along. Right, that's definitely ready to leave. And then I decided to quickly add this. Let's pop this along the bottom. I'm really liking the fact that it dries transparent. I just think that looks so cool. Yeah, that's it. I will leave that now to dry. A couple of hours later, everything's nice and dry. I've completely forgotten to clean out my brush. I am so bad at doing that. I think I can still salvage it though. I'm really pleased with how this is dried. I may probably end up adding a few more stars. I'll see how it goes. So I love, one of the things that I loved about this recipe book were the doodly bits in it, and a lot of them I wanted to keep. Just in case you haven't seen that video of me setting this up, I will leave it below. Oh, that looks nice. And one of the reasons I've left so many pictures is because the recipes are so lovely. So I do want to do some of them. Ginger egg candy, however, wasn't one I wanted to do, so I'm happy to plaster stuff over it. And I am going to be, I want to keep that yellow, and then we're going to put some wording in there. So what I was thinking, I think I will... I'm even wondering, do I paint over it or do... That's not going to cover it. I should have just painted it, shouldn't I? I think... Let's pop some of this over the top. I think that's a good idea. To cover it up. Like that. I think I'm just going to use a good old Pritt stick. Got one to hand here. Let's stick that over, and then I can add something else as my title. Perfect, that's worked really well. And I did also want to pop my photo on here just to give it a little white back. I've been meaning to print off some free prints. I really want to make my mum a Disney album for Christmas, and the time's ticking away. I just wanted to make a really cute journal like the one I made for my sister, but include the photos. And I just thought, you know, what I would like to do is use the Canon selfie app and save all the prints. I usually do like 5 or 6 on a page, save those and then send them off to free prints. and I thought that was a really good idea. And I just haven't got around to it. It's just so time consuming, but it's a gift I really, really want to make for my mum. And it's really important to me that I do it. So I do really want to get around to doing it. And I also wanted to make one for Berwick. Have you been watching our Disney videos, our vlogs? I'll leave the link to our channel below. We've got a series going on at the moment, and it's funny. We didn't know Jordan before, this guy Berwick, and he's a friend of my sister's family. Basically, she started working with him about 10 years ago. He's 26, and he started working at the ice rink, and I think they're all like a family there, and he's since become best friends with her son. He's a bit older than him, and so he ended up coming to Florida with us. And he's just so lovely. He's got a few sort of like, I never know what to call them. I asked him, it wasn't disabilities, wasn't special needs, extra needs, I think he said he likes to call it. I always like to know what the person likes, because everyone's different, aren't they? And we just fell in love with him. He was so lovely. And I said to Aid, it's funny because you watch like celebrity programs like Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, and you just see these people that have never met before bonding really quickly, and you think, oh, you know, I wonder, you know, they've hardly known each other very long and all that kind of thing. But we felt like that about Jordan. We'd only known him for a few days, and watching, like, I've been editing the videos, and even like on day 3, Aid and I had like called ourselves like auntie and uncle, and he was calling my mum and her husband sort of like the adoptive grandparents and that, and we just all became so close really quickly. So I can really see how when you're on these kind of programs and you're thrown together, how quickly you can bond, because we've definitely felt like that about Jordan. And I really want to make him a mini book as well, just a small one for Christmas. Just so he's got like a few photos. So that's something I would really like to do as well. But yeah, it's surprising when you're all kind of like thrown in together, how quickly you can feel bonded with people. It felt very special sort of sharing that with him. I'm just kind of like doing a few little bits and pieces. I know what I'm going to put in here. What brings me, and then joy. That's what this page is all about. I have no idea. I might do some proper journaling that side actually. But this side I just kind of wanted to be a little bit pretty. I'm trying to use bits and pieces from my kit as well. It's all a little bit messy on this side. Let's have a look. That's the stamp from thingy. That's something else. Oh, do you know, I haven't used any of the die cuts. My battery just died, so apologies if I missed something there. Yeah, I've got a whole little saucer of bits and pieces. I've also got a little bit left from the paper bag. I might actually include some of this. This journal here is more of like an artsy type journal. It's not one that I'm planning to like make pockets with or anything like that. But like I said as well, because I haven't really done very much lately, this is also just to get me back in the swing of things again. I don't like that crease very much, but I could end up putting something over that. I like the heart down there. That is super cute. Let's these are new die cuts created by Katie Moody. Do you know Katie Moody? And she does the artwork for our kits, and she's now going to be making die cuts each month as well. So let me know what you think. It's the first month that we've got them. I just thought they'd be really fun. So anyway, let's talk about what brings you joy. That goes really well with that, doesn't it? I like that. Now, what's the first thing that you can think of that brings you joy, like everyday joy? For me, when I thought about it, I'm going to keep that one over there. It was, for me, bedtime. I love our bedtimes. Sometimes we go to bed really early, actually. And like the other night, we were in bed by 8. We just took a cup of tea and we watched TV. and we just really enjoy it. Snacks. This photo was taken cake and tea in bed. It started out, we started doing it in the summer because we were trying to lose weight for Florida, and we realized that if we went to bed we weren't snacking. We'd got into such a bad routine of snacking at bedtime, or evenings, sorry. So we broke the routine and started going to bed without food, just a cup of tea, and it really helped. So we've kept that up actually, and we just go to bed really early. Also saying that, we had cake there, didn't we? But sometimes we go to bed. Last night we went to bed really early and we didn't have, oh actually no, we had a chocolate bar, so ignore me. But the idea is that yeah, that we don't snack. But I love our bedtimes, and we do quite often have a sandwich or something like that. We take something up and it's just really nice, really cozy. You try not to look at your phone, and it's just really nice to take a break and just have some quiet time at the end of the day. It's a nice way to finish the day as well, actually, because it's always so manic, isn't it, life? And sometimes by sort of like breaking the routine, it just really helps. I might put some of these over here and have the cluster down here. I might do that actually. I'm thinking I might actually even get some paint on here. Or shall I? I'm not so keen on the white. I am going to get my paintbrush that really needs a clean. And that's not going to work. Right, I've got an old Starbucks card. This will be the best thing. And that shouldn't take too long to dry. But yeah, that's something that I really enjoy. I've always described our marriage, and if you've followed me for a while, you'll probably have heard me say this, our marriage as a sleepover party. That's how it feels like to me. We just have so much fun. And I love the fact that it's like a slumber party so much. Maybe that was because I always wanted to have sleepover parties when I was younger and I was never allowed. So I make up for it now and have one every night. Right, I'm going to have some more of the border. Oh, I might go with the hearts. No, I'm not. I'm going to do... Although I might keep the XXO for that side. No, I have always got another one actually. I'm going to go with the XXO. I create these papers in my kits purely because I love cutting them up so much and using them. They are so much fun. Yes, let's cut that in half. So yeah, that's a word I would use to describe my marriage. Sleepover party. It's so much fun. Right, I'm quite pleased with those. They look cute, don't they? Should I have another one there? Yeah, I quite like that. Let's have a shorter one. Put those on there. I might even get some little stamps out for those. I like that. And I get some little wordy stickers. This is going really well. While I'm waiting for this to dry, I think I will actually get the alphabet stamps on here. I've got this one as well. This is quite nice. Let's have True Story. I actually had a little bit of glue mess there, so that went perfectly on there. I do like the little word strip stickers. I think they're so cute. And let's have Life Snapshot on there. There we go. Right, let's get the alphabet stamps. This is one of those things that's very easy to forget. I have... Right, I'm not even going to stress to make sure it's central or anything. So I was going to do... I think I might need another black ink. I think this one's starting to get tired. Let's try this one. That's better. This. There we go. See, not perfect, but I think that actually adds to the charm, and I've added me. This brings me joy today. I think that's super cute. So yeah, I might leave it at like that and then do some journaling down this side. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how this is going, actually. I think this is quite sweet. I want to find my stickers. They're tab tops, aren't they? That I was going to use. I've just completely forgotten. These are the October stickers. So I might just pop a couple on here. There's something about leaves that make you feel cozy as well, and that's what this page is supposed to be like, sort of making you feel a bit on the cozy side. I'm being a bit impatient, so I'm just going to blast it over a bit because I want to get this page done. I'm actually enjoying myself again. I think I needed this. There's a lot to be said for just getting creative and not kind of overthinking it, just playing. So I'm now going to create my cluster down here, I think. I quite like that. I'd like to have a different colour border though, I think. I think that would make it stand out a little bit more. I think at the moment it's a little bit lost. So I'm just going to stick some of these on. I wanted something blue. This is exactly what I needed. Just to add a little bit of colour. Just to break it up a bit. I've decided that I don't need to add the blue now because we've already got blue there. There, lots of layers. I think I'm just going to pop this little bit of ticket up here just to add a little bit more blue. And I was also going to add, I might end up adding some double-sided sticky tape. I think that will probably stick it down better. Let's have, here's the story documented. I just love adding all these little stickers. They're just so cute. Oh, this one's a good one. I'm grateful for. That's very appropriate with yesterday as I filmed this. It was Thanksgiving. I'm really happy with this. And now it's just ready for me to tell my stories. That's quite cool, isn't it? Let's get journaling. I think I am going to do a whole load of journal lines like this, and my story then is going to be all on this side. And as I do this, I have no idea how much I'm going to write, what I'm going to write. I know obviously roughly what I'm going to write, but I haven't actually planned anything out in my head. As you can see, it's just going to be super rough, and that's fine. And there we have it. Journaling is done. I've ended up filling up that whole thing. I ended up even adding just a tiny little bit down there. I think I will need some double-sided sticky tape. That's not wanting to stick down, but I'm quite chuffed with this. It's been a really lovely journaling session. It's been so much fun. I highly recommend, if you are struggling, if it's been a while since you've journaled, if the flow just isn't there, if for whatever reason it is, go with something basic, something like give yourself a prompt. For me, it was the word joy. What makes me happy? That's what I did. Just have a few bits on your desk. For me, it was just a few bits of paper, a couple of little journaling cards, and the embellishment postcard. That's all I had, in tissue paper. Don't have too much stuff because it just fills your mind, and then that confuses you as well. It's just another stumbling block. And just don't overthink, just do it. That's what I've done today, and it's a bit of a messy page, but I really enjoyed it. I didn't overthink the page, and I think that's really key when it comes to this, and I'm really pleased. I've really enjoyed this whole process, and I'm really pleased that I have a new story in my storyteller journal, because that's what this journal is all about. It's all about stories. So I've told the story today about what brings me joy. I love this. I've put adulting equals cake and snacks in bed, because you can. We sometimes do that. We've done it before, where we really fancy a sandwich at like midnight, and then you say, but we're adults, we can we don't have a parent to tell us no. So sometimes we go and do that kind of thing. Not very often, that's like a twice in a year type thing, but sometimes you can have treats and it's absolutely fine. So I have thoroughly enjoyed journaling with you today. I hope you have enjoyed this too. I hope you feel inspired. Go and create a page as well. Just a quick, simple page. Don't overthink it. What makes you happy? What brings you joy? Let that be your next page that you create. And leave me a comment below. Tell me what makes you happy in your everyday, normal life. What are the little things that make you happy? Thanks for watching. I'll leave the link to the kit below, by the way, and the video of how I made this journal. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.